So in this episode, we talk about not fitting in and how you can use that to your advantage. Ever since I was 14, I've always had this sense of not fitting in. This could be in any social environment, the clothes that I wear, the people that I hanged out with. I always have this sense of not fitting in. Even up to this day, I still kind of sense that, but I've learned how to take that and use it to my advantage. So when it came down to picking a profession, or when I graduated high school, I decided what I wanted to do, and art was always a thing that I always wanted to do, and it always felt right. That's one thing that always kind of fit in, is art. But I've even in art school, or even in any kind of place of creativity, I've always never felt like I fitted in. I always felt that the guy in the other room or in the other page, and for example, as a designer, designers stick to one specific thing they design, and most designers pick a profession and they stick to it. That could be a car designer or a graphic designer or an interior designer, but they stick to that and they do it well. As for me, like, I'm a designer, but I'm also do other things as well. I take photographs and I paint, and that could fall into an artist. We can say, oh, I'm an artist, but I also photograph and design. Or I'm a photographer, but I'm also a designer. And the thing is, like, I've always had a sense of not fitting into a specific profession, and I take that and I use that for my advantage. So let's say, as an idea, as a designer, I think that's what separates me apart from other designers, is that I'm able to, illustrate really well, but I'm also able to take photographs very well. And you think of these ideas that most designers won't think, because you have this different skill sets, and you take that as an advantage, Or let's say you dress differently, you're very expressionistic of what you wear, the clothes, the hats, or the tattoos, or whatever it is. You're very self-expressionist person with your physical appearance, and you can walk in the room and everyone's staring at you, and then you got to realize, how do you take that as your advantage? Everyone is staring at me, let me be the center of the attention, even though that kind of sounds kind of obscure, but take that and your advantage. Make everyone feel comfortable with you because you're the different guy or the different girl. Take these. Not being able to fit in makes you a special unicorn, and that could be a bad thing, but that'd be a good thing. People can relate to that, but you kind of show yourself what you're able to do, and then that will come out to what it is. So yeah, fitting in is okay, and it could get depressing, and it could get kind of crazy in the mind. But if you know who you are and you believe in what you believe in, then you're gonna be all right. And that's the key, man. We are all individuals. We all have different fingerprints. We all have our own opinions, and that's a beautiful thing. And take advantage of that. You are unique. Take that advantage.